Anthony Davis, a towering presence whose combination of length, agility, and instinct once made him untouchable on both ends of the court. Watching him play was like observing a chess master with a wingspan, with each movement deliberate, each decision calculated, and each play a statement. Yet, today the question echoes across arenas and social media alike. What happened to Anthony Davis? This is the story of a player whose journey has alternated between breathtaking brilliance and relentless scrutiny. A superstar navigating expectation, injury, and evolution in the unforgiving modern NBA. Born on March 11, 1993 in Chicago, Illinois, Anthony Marshawn Davis seemed destined for greatness from a young age. Tall, coordinated, and athletic, he quickly stood out on local courts, where his defensive timing and rebounding instincts foreshadowed his future dominance. By high school, Davis was more than a tall teenager. He was a force, a player whose presence altered games even before touching the ball. At Perspectives Charter School, his signature unibrow began turning heads, but it was his timing, anticipation, and versatility that truly mattered. His shot blocking ability, soft touch from mid-range, and understanding of spacing caught eyes of every major college recruiter. Kentucky under John Calipari became his stage. At Kentucky, Davis's freshman year was transcendent, leading the Wildcats in points, rebounds, and blocks. He guided the team to a national championship. His defensive instincts disrupted opponents' offenses. His court vision elevated teammates, and his calm, analytical approach hinted at maturity beyond his years. By the 2012 NBA draft, he was more than a prospect. He was a blueprint for a new type of big man, versatile, cerebral, and dominant. Selected first overall by the New Orleans Hornets, Davis entered a league unprepared for his unique skill set. His rookie season already hinted at dominance, averaging 13.5 points, 8.2 rebounds, and nearly 2 blocks per game. Yet, Davis' real impact went beyond numbers. He altered shots without leaving the paint, cut off driving lanes instinctively, and forced defenders into constantly reactive positions. As Davis matured, so did his offensive game. A refined mid-range jumper, expanding three-point range, and post moves combined with elite footwork made him unpredictable. Opposing defenses were forced to account for every facet, guard him on the perimeter, protect the paint, and anticipate seamless rotations. Even in moments of brilliance, injuries began to shape perception. Foot, ankle, and shoulder issues occasionally sidelined him, raising questions about durability. His floor presence when healthy validated the hype. A player capable of dominating both scoring and defensive assignments, often simultaneously. Key performances punctuated his Pelicans era. The 59-point game against the Lakers showcased not just scoring, but timing, movement, and efficiency. Playoff bursts against elite teams revealed a cerebral player, calculating angles, reading defenses, and adjusting on the fly. These glimpses reinforced what scouts had long predicted: a transcendent talent capable of altering the course of games. In 2019, Davis joined the Los Angeles Lakers, pairing with LeBron James and stepping into a spotlight intensified by expectation and history. The Lakers were a franchise chasing legacy, and Davis was now under constant scrutiny. When on the court, Davis was a game changer. Defensive versatility allowed him to guard multiple positions, switch seamlessly in pick and rolls, and anchor rotations. Offensively, his scoring efficiency, post moves, and mid-range precision complemented LeBron's playmaking, transforming the Lakers into a dynamic, championship-caliber team. The 2020 playoffs were a testament to his talent, averaging 27 points, 9.7 rebounds, and 2.5 blocks per game. Davis was central to the Lakers capturing their first title in a decade. Yet, this period also magnified the narrative of fragility. Injuries, missed games, and inconsistency fueled questions about whether his ceiling had been fully realized. Every absence invited analysts, criticism, and comparison to other elite stars. Anthony Davis's greatness lies in versatility and nuance. His signature traits include rim protection, altering shots without contact, intimidating opponents in midair, and redefining defensive spacing. Pick and roll intelligence, reading defenders, adjusting rolls, pops, and slips with near telepathic timing. Scoring versatility, mid-range pull-ups, post footwork, and occasional three-point range, and a soft touch around the rim. Court vision, decision-making under pressure, balancing scoring with high-level passing and spacing awareness. These abilities make him more than a scorer or defender. They position him as a modern prototype, a player whose impact reverberates across the court and forces teams to adjust strategically. Davis has faced the league's elite, from Warriors dynasties to defensive-minded superstars. Each matchup tested different facets: perimeter agility, post defense, and endurance. These battles revealed a player capable of evolution. Injuries and tactical adjustments required him to refine efficiency, focus on calculated scoring, and strategically manage minutes. This was not a decline, it was adaptation, demonstration of resilience and intelligence under modern NBA pressures. Davis's influence extends beyond his stat lines. His defensive versatility has encouraged a new era of switching big men. His ability to guard multiple positions and cover floor space changes how coaches design rotations. Offensively, his scoring arsenal challenges defenders to constantly adjust, stretching them thin and creating open opportunities for teammates. In many ways, Davis helped define the blueprint for what a modern NBA superstar big man looks like: versatile, smart, and multi-dimensional. Anthony Davis' story is ongoing. He has dazzled with scoring, intimidated with defense, and frustrated with absence. Yet, the core of his greatness remains intact. The evolution of his game, strategic, efficient, and cerebral, reflects a player capable of recalibration, adaptation, and enduring relevance. What happened to Anthony Davis? He became a superstar whose journey is defined by brilliance and adversity in equal measure. The next chapter remains unwritten, but the potential to redefine a team, alter strategies, and inspire a generation of players endures. The story of Anthony Davis is not one of decline, but of resilience, adaptation, and latent dominance. A player under the microscope, constantly analyzed, scrutinized, and yet continuously capable of redefining expectations. His legacy is still being written. For fans and analysts alike, the question persists: what will Anthony do next? One thing is certain: every time he steps on the court, we are witnessing a modern basketball phenomenon. A player who blends intellect, athleticism, and artistry in ways few will ever know. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It might not seem like much, but every bit of engagement helps YouTube show this to more people who love this kind of content. You're a big part of what keeps us going. So stay tuned for upcoming content, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.